Today's event is part of the annual lecture of Good Governance Africa. The annual lecture is a flagship program of GGA in which higher level politicians, policymakers, practitioners, academicians come together and deliberate on burning issues of Africa.
I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the African Union for the generous use of their wonderful facilities. It is both symbolic and significant that we gather here today in the heart of Africa's premier institution for continental unity and progress.
So this is a confirmation that the African Union is on the right path to become a people-centered organization. And on behalf of the chairperson of the African Union Commission, and also on behalf of my boss, the Political Affairs, Peace and Security Commissioner, I welcome you all to the African Union Commission.
This year, we selected a theme, Youth Empowerment for Prosperous Africa, which is a timely and urgent topic. We deliberated on this topic, what's happening in Africa, youth challenges, and the policy environment happening now, and what improvements needs to be done.
For Africa's youth, the demand for good governance is not a political luxury. It is a matter of survival. That is why Good Governance Africa exists, to bridge the gap between knowledge and action.
At GGA, that is Good Governance Africa, it is our policy to engage the youth and to bring them to the table so that we all share the responsibility of nation building.
As a young delegate, as I'm representing millions of voices across the country, having this kind of caliber and different key stakeholders would definitely bring a huge difference in the youth empowerment process.
The youth has always been an agent of social and political transformation. This has been perennial and universal. You have seen it in many countries, in many parts of the world, and it goes on for a long time. When you come to Africa, of course, the youth played a very important role in different political transformations and revolutions. But one important point that has to be underscored, of course, are the youth have been agents of change, but they have never owned the change. Most of the time it has been usurped by organized forces or Machiavellian forces, whatever you may call them.
Why do we need to see youth as only soldiers carrying guns? Why can't we really empower our youth and see how they can really do better? The time has come for our governments to really pay attention to this issue, but also the time has come for our religious and traditional leaders to speak the truth across the board, that the time has come for the youth to lead. The youth are not the leaders of tomorrow. They are the leaders of today and tomorrow. And therefore, they need to be given the space so they can flourish, so they can progress, and so they can be part of the building of the Africa we want and the Africa we deserve.
As a key takeaway, everyone should take their assignments and collaboratively working together. And one of the gaps we have seen so far was, duplication of efforts. Everyone is doing different things, but the central agenda or the importance is bringing the youth into this development agenda so that everyone should collaboratively and cooperatively work together.
We'd like to see government collaborate with civil society and with young organizations like the Ethiopian Youth Federation, and invite more and more young people to hear what they want to say about their country, about their hopes and the future. And in particular, I think we should also invite more people from the private sector.
And more importantly, bringing Africa Union Commission on this, as you have seen, is very important outcome of this annual lecture.
It was amazing, this partnership for the Africa Union Commission to open their doors means that they believe in good governance, and that's why they supported this one. And we really thank them. We appreciate their support and partnership.
And also we have to recognize the government body, especially or particularly Ministry of Women and Social Affairs, for their effort to recognize this second annual lecture. And of course all stakeholders, the panelists, and of course the majority of the participants were the young people. We shared our ideas, our voice has been heard, so we do want to recognize that.
I want to say thank you to the people of Addis Ababa, to the people of Ethiopia, for allowing us to set up the Horn of Africa Regional Office here as GGA to have our presence in the heart of Africa. And so I want to say thank you very much to everyone.